Well, hello, folks. Welcome back to another adventure. We are back in Planet Coaster 1, um, and we're so excited, waiting for the new release of Planet Coaster 2 sometime this fall, hoping that it's before November, but kind of think it's probably going to be November. But anyway, this is one of the parks that I had created in Planet Coaster. It's been a few years back, and it's the Land of Oz. And there's an actual theme park up in North Carolina, in I think it's Boone, North Carolina. And they actually have a park, but they only open this park, which is, by the way, named the Land of Oz, and they only open it like maybe once or twice a year. It's really strange. And I don't understand that, because I'm telling you, if somebody bought the park and turned it into a really nice theme park, and I mean, it's a nice theme park when they open it, it's really cool. But anyway, I was thinking, well, I'm just going to create one in Planet Coaster, and so this is what I did. So let me kind of show you around. I of course, I have the little road to get into it here, and again, this is just my imagination. I did allow some of the guests to come into the park. I've only got about 500 guests to come in. But they would, of course, they'd get onto the tram here as they parked in the parking lot. And they have restrooms and stuff here. But then they'd get brought over here to the main gate of Oz. And I just think this is a really, really good idea for a theme park. If they could get the rights, for it. But this would be the entrance to the Land of Oz. Now, if you're watching this and some of the music just goes silent or something, it's probably because I got copyrighted or something. And in this game, you really do need the music to go with it. So this is the main entrance here, and this would be the plaza. And boy, talk about plaza. The new pathing system that we're supposed to be getting, with Planet Coaster 2 is going to be, if it's like what I'm thinking it is, like where you just kind of paint the, you hear that? I don't know if it'll allow it, but Judy Garland is singing over the rainbow as you come into the plaza. But yeah, the pathing system, supposedly you'll be able to just plop something down. I'm not sure how it's going to work, but it'll be interesting. So it looks like yeah, there we go. The game will freeze up every once in a while. But this is the entrance plaza. Of course, you have all your little shops and stuff here, and I kind of just made it where it would be, like a fantasy type area, and this would be, I guess, after Dorothy leaves Kansas, in the from the tornado. So. And this is of course, the yellow brick road that you'd start down. And then, of course, we have another little ride here, and some more shops right here. And I had so much fun designing this ride. Okay, so this would be the main ride right here. This is the Dorothy ride. So let's just go ahead and hop on out. I'm hoping. Well, I need to pay attention. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see. I don't want it to do that. There we go. Okay. So now we're starting on the ride. And of course we go through the tunnel, and this is of course the tornado. Get a better angle here so you can see. So this would be Dorothy's home, and this is the tornado here. And of course that's the only way I could make a tornado, with all the smoke and stuff. And the trigger, of course, you got the barns and the cows over here. So, and of course we get a picture of Dorothy. And then, of course, she's going to be whisked along. Boy, I hope we get some new kind of cars like this, or something, you know, that's that we can do things like this. And I just kind of, I guess, thought, well, what do we do when we go over the rainbow? I guess we got to go through the rainbow. So, and I had all kind of special effects going off. Now, if the music's not playing, it is Judy Garland's Over the Rainbow. I do have this part on the Steam Workshop, so if you want to download it, you can. And it's a lot of fun, it really is. So now we're over the rainbow, and we're going into, I guess, Munchkin Land, right? Yeah. And there's Dorothy's house as it landed in Munchkin Land. And I can just really visualize this game, or this theme park, of how it would be. But this is, of course, we got our billboard of the Wizard of Oz, and we have the Good Witch of the North. Oh, and there's the Bad Witch, where you can see where it landed on her feet. And then we got the Scarecrow, the Tin Man, and the Cowardly Lion. And then of course we got some fantasy items. Follow the yellow brick road. So, and here we go, and here is another part of the Munchkin Land. And I used a lot of the fantasy world items. Can you imagine just riding, getting into a theme park and being able to, being able to see all this? Be so fun. Okay, so now we're going into the Wicked Witch of the West. Ooh. And of course it's going to be scary, you know, would be for the little ones there, but I just imagine having you know, like the witch flying around. So and of course we had to have the monkeys. We got scary trees all through here. And here's the old witch right there. And I guess that's Glinda the Good Witch, maybe. And there's the monkeys. A lot of this I got off of Theme Maker's Toolkit. And I tried to trigger all these things to happen as much as I could, but and now, after we went through the Wicked Witch of the West, or the North, or whichever it was, Wicked Witch of the West, I guess it was. Now we're going into the Land of Oz. We finally made it to Oz. And I tried to use as many different pieces as I could. I would say that we probably need more trees and stuff through here, but of course you got the balloon, as you remember in the movie, where Dorothy is going back to Oz, and there's Oz. Somebody did this on the workshop, the Oz. This is all the pieces that I could find, but yeah, quite something. Oh. And then, of course, that would there would probably be more things happening in this park, but I kind of just left it as it was. And then the final tunnel, we go through a rainbow-colored tunnel with the lights and all. And but boy, can you imagine, folks, the what this park would be like if they could, someone wanted to do this? I think this would be a terrific idea. And then, of course, we're going to see the final sign here. It says, "No place like home." And that's when Dorothy, I believe, is clicking her heels or ruby red slippers. And so we're coming back into the main part, our main part of the park. And I know that Planet Coaster 2 is just going to give us a whole new world of things to do. I think things are going to be redesigned, like tracks like this, and just all kind of things are going to be a little bit more simpler. Of course, we have a little carousel here, and I kind of made a switch track, and boy, you know, everybody's wanting switch tracks for their rides, and I sure hope we get that. But this worked out pretty good. I mean, you can, that's the good thing about Planet Coaster, you can create your own different things. So, and I just added things to this theme park. So there we go, and we are back into the main entrance here. So so that's that. So okay, so let's go through here, and I just kind of put the this right here, this kind of a wizard ride. I think that would be something you'd probably see, you know, in the Land of Oz. And then, of course, we have another little village area here with souvenir shops and places to eat at. And somebody made this on the Theme Maker's Toolkit. That's another thing, folks. I hope we get like kiddie rides, you know, like little tiny rides for kids. That would be awesome. Hoping, fingers crossed. And of course, we have some ice cream shop. Now, this roller coaster back here, I thought was so interesting. Somebody had built this, but it was perfect for what I was wanting. So, let's see if I can get. Okay, maybe we can get this one to go. There it goes. Okay, good. Perfect timing. Here we go. Now, the Gummy Bear song is playing, and I don't know if it'll get struck out. It probably will, but let's see. Alright, so we'll just kind of like ride it as we would be. But I was thinking this would be such a cool little coaster. Oops, it's probably going to freeze up on me. Sorry about that, folks. That was the bad thing about Planet Coaster, you know, that I'm hoping they worked that out too. And I kind of put the windmill and stuff in here. The design of this roller coaster, I'm not sure if this would actually be physically possible in a real life roller coaster, but I think that this would be a good kind of roller coaster to have in the park of Land of Oz, just because of the balloons and the clouds and all that. So here we go, folks. And all right. Now, you know, this would be so fun for the kids. All right, there we go. We made it back into the station here, and of course we'd have the balloon ride right here. I don't know if I have. Yeah, I do have it open. Okay. So just using the imagination, you know what? And then of course you'd get off of the roller coaster. It'd be another little plaza. And that's going to be a thing too, you know, where the plazas are going to be so much easier to make, hopefully. Then you'd come run around here, and there would be another ride right here, which is this little lift ride here. So, but yeah, this is the Land of Oz, folks. And oh yeah, I forgot about this. This is that balloon that goes up and down. We were all thinking that when they released this, I forget what DLC that was. We was thinking it was one of them balloons you was going to be able to ride. It was tethered, but it's just just an effect balloon. But here it is, and this would back here would be the parking lot, the back parking lot for employees. Of course, I think we would probably have some employee buildings, and that's another thing that's going to be so fun, folks, is staff parking or staff entrances, or you know, staff pathing. But so there you go. And you know, and this is another thing I'm hoping that Frontier will give us. I know nobody has really talked about it too much, is parking lots. I think that's a main part of theme parks, is parking lots. And they give us rides, they give us coasters and all that, but why not just give us pre-made parking lots with cars already parked in there? And maybe you hit a button and the cars are gone, or a timer. How cool would that be? But at least give us some parking lots. But if not, we'll just make our own like we always have. So, okay, folks. Well, I think I'm gonna leave it at this. I hope you enjoyed this. This was my recreation of the Land of Oz, and it's kind of I guess my own design, but I kind of was inspired by the Land of Oz in Boone, North Carolina. So, okay, folks. Well, there we go. I sure appreciate you watching, and if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so, because it'll let you know that I got another crazy video coming out. So, I do have some more things that I'm working on that I want to showcase from Planet Coaster. And boy, when Planet Zoo or Planet Coaster 2 comes out, my goodness, you know it's going to be so much fun on that. So, okay, folks, thank you so much for watching. I hope all of you have a good evening, and until next time, folks, this is George, and we'll see you down the road. Y'all be safe. Bye bye.